Well, it's my very great pleasure now to introduce Danielle Malone. Danielle is a second-year Bachelor of Business Leadership and Commerce student here at the university. She came to Macquarie from the south coast of New South Wales and is the recipient of the jointly funded Macquarie University Dunmore Lang College Indigenous Incentive Scholarship. Danielle has also been an intern at Qantas since 2013 and received the Qantas Intern of the Year award in July 2014. So it's my very great pleasure to ask Danielle to come up and speak to us. Thank you.
Hi everyone, it's an honour to be here today to speak at this significant event. He did a great introduction to me and has told a lot of my story already since coming to university. But today I'd like to tell you a bit of my background before coming to university, and so I can demonstrate to you the significant impact Macquarie University has had on me through supporting me through my journey since coming here. I myself am a proud Aboriginal woman, and I was brought up on the south coast in a town called Jerrawengala, which is near Sussex Inlet. It's about 1 kilometre off the highway in the bush, and I was surrounded by bush my whole life. I had to travel about an hour to get to school every day. I'm the first one in my family to finish school, and that still continues today with me being the only sibling to finish school. And I'm the first to go to university. So since breaking out of this cycle of not getting a great education so much, I've realised the importance to be a role model for my family and the community, both Indigenous and non-Indigenous. Before getting to university, my family never pushed me academically, and I never saw the significance of education myself. So from this, I didn't recognise my potential, my passion, or my place in society for the future. Since day one, I was always told I was going to be a primary school teacher by my family, friends, and all my teachers. It was meant to be, thought everyone. But for me, I wanted to be all different things. I went through stages of wanting to work in hairdressing, beauty therapy, hospitality, and I have qualifications in most of those things. My parents were happy with whatever I wanted to do. But in finishing school, I didn't get the marks to go to university, and my Aboriginal studies teacher pushed me to go to Warrawora's alternative entry program. Now this is Macquarie University. Macquarie University offers this program to Indigenous students where they go through testing to see if they are capable to go to university. And from this I got an offer into primary education degree. So all this was well and good, getting a position at Macquarie University, but for me this is a long way from home, and of course I would not be able to afford to live in Sydney, especially when a norm of my family is you're on your own once you're 18, you're financially support yourself. So this was a big challenge for me. I applied for the Dunmore Lang Indigenous Incentive Scholarship, and I unexpectedly received this. So in getting this was a life-changing experience for me. Not only did it enable me to go to university, but it was the reason I went to university. I had a job at Bunnings and I was working full-time hours, and for me, I was like, I can start my life right now. Why do I need to stop my life for another year, 4 years or more now? But my views on education have changed completely since then, and even my whole outlook on life. So yeah, getting my position at Dunmore Lang College, it became my home away from home. And although moving to Sydney was scary for me because it was well out of my comfort zone, moving to DLC was the easiest part. The college provides a fun, supportive and safe environment. Also in receiving this scholarship, I thought I would easily get through university. But after I saved a lot from working at Bunnings, but that ran out very quickly. And I literally had no money. And for me, like I said before, we're meant to be independent once I turned 18 in my family. And I had to reach out to my family, and they were able to give me $50 a fortnight, which really did not get me anywhere. So I heard about career trackers through Warra Warra, and next thing I know, I was starting at Qantas. Since my first day at Qantas, it's been a life changer, and they allowed me to recognise my strengths, weaknesses and passion, which influenced me to change my career path. My academic achievements and my experiences got me a position in the Business Leadership and Commerce degree. This degree is a new degree for 2014, and it had 40 students receive a position. They were all specifically picked for their potential in leadership, and there was very tough requirements for this. It was coming to the end of the application date, so I just put in my application, and then I went and saw an academic about it, an academic advisor, and I got told by the academic advisor that I would have no chance of getting into this degree. So I literally went home and transferred into commerce, and I was happy with that because I felt that's where I was meant to be. And a few months later, I was at work and I got an email from UAC, which is in University Admissions Centre, to say I had a position in the Business Leadership and Commerce degree. I first questioned my position in this degree because I didn't see why I deserved this. And speaking to the people that run this degree, they said I had an equivalent of a 95 ATAR. Now, going from not getting the marks to go to university to now being in the top marks of the university compared with other students, it made me realise that how far I'd come and how much further I have to go, because I feel like I definitely haven't finished learning and increasing my career and whatnot. So since getting into this degree, so much has happened, and this has just been 6 months. I'm continually improving my marks, and I have had the opportunity to be involved in both community and then university. This included being involved in the TEDx Macquarie University as a project manager, the Business Society at the university, and in the community recently I was invited by AIM, which is the Australian Indigenous Mentoring Experience. I was invited to be a part of a panel of successful people to inspire Aboriginal high school students. Now, me to be considered as successful next to the people I was sitting next to on the panel, and being the youngest of that panel, it was amazing. And things like this make every time I achieve things like this, it makes me realise how far I've come again. But yes, one of my most exciting achievements for this year was receiving Intern of the Year at Qantas. To be recognised for my dedication and passion to what I want to do, and just to be recognised for this is just phenomenal. And I always wanted, I saw the recipient of this award last year, and I said, I want to get that. But I didn't do anything to directly achieve that. I just was passionate about what I was doing in the job and my marks at university, and I just got recognised for that. So I recently signed a contract to continue there for another year, so that's really exciting for my development and my career progression for the future. Another exciting achievement I've had this year, and I was in this room not long ago saying a similar speech, was receiving the Robert L. Latimer Prize. Robert is from the State University of New Jersey, and he came to the university at the end of last year, and he loved the university so much that he wanted to create this prize. I was the first recipient of this prize, and I received it for my academic achievements and being a role model for the community, and especially the Indigenous community. Prizes like this and my achievements always inspire me to further my education. And from receiving this prize, it has influenced me to want to go on exchange, and hopefully to Roberts University, where I will be able to meet him. So in the last 6 months, I feel I've achieved more than I have in my whole life. And yet I feel I wouldn't be in the same position if I didn't have that upbringing, and I wouldn't be here today. The opportunity to create my own path has allowed me to be appreciative, resilient, and passionate about what I want to do. My family and myself are extremely thankful to all the support I've had, and couldn't be more proud of how far I've come and how much I've changed for the better. The support I have received spreads now across the world, and that's an amazing thought to think. And this all began with the scholarship at Malone College. Without this, I wouldn't be here today. I aim to continue to be a role model to those in my family and the community, so they can too recognise their potential and their importance of education. My main purpose in speaking to you all today, and what I wanted you to take from this, is scholarships provide opportunities and change people's lives, not only to that individual, but to their families, friends and community. And I know so many stories of other students that have received these scholarships that have had such an impact on so many other people as well. And I've spoken at many events at Qantas and whatnot to the other interns, and I know that I give them something to look up to. And speaking to the students at the high school students, like, I love doing that sort of thing because I know it changes lives, because it's happening in my family. My sister was about to drop out of school, she's 16, and I feel because of me I've been able to help her with her education, and she is now looking to stay at school, and she's just gone into year 12 at the moment. Without this support of these scholarships I receive, I simply wouldn't be in this room today. So thank you all for having me and listening. It's quite a big deal for me to have the opportunity to speak in front of all you people. Thank you.